What's up, guys? Welcome to the second video of installing the drivetrain on Project Bombshell. The focus of this video is definitely the transmission and kind of getting all that stuff situated and ready for the car to start once we iron out a few other little details. With that being said, enjoy the video. All right, guys, so we are back. It's been a while since I recorded that last bit that you guys saw. So the motor's in. I've done a lot of cleanup on the wiring and stuff. Got the fog lights situated. I cleaned up a lot of the wiring over here. I got the horn working now. Side marker lights are in place. So those are good. Those light up. I ended up having to bypass the connectors because the bulb socket was missing on those things. But those are working. Now I got to work on the headlights and stuff, but that's not the focus now. As you guys are already aware, the focus of this video has been the motor and the trans. So motor is now good in the car. There's like this little 45-degree bend that I picked up so that I can hopefully mount to the manifold better. And now we just need to get the transmission in the car. Originally, we're gonna take it to our buddy Matt. He's got limited availability at the moment, so we are gonna go ahead and try and tackle that on the jack stands right now. So my buddy Terry's over. You guys saw him when we did all that crazy nonsense where we laid the whole car out on the ground without the car. So we're gonna try and get the transmission in the car, and that's just going to be the only focus right now tonight. So if we can get that done, because it's going to suck just doing it on jack and jack stands, whereas my car's on the quick jacks. I actually just finished and got it back started, but it would take a long time to get the car down buttoned up to be able to move it, and then just a lot of hassle. So being that it's a work night, we're trying to be understanding of Terry's schedule and appreciative of the fact that he was willing to come help us, because he gets to go struggle underneath the car rolling around on the ground with me.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a fun time.
Can't wait. Another thing that I did get off camera, I found the AC bolts, again thanks to my buddy Matt, so we can mount the compressor, get that up in, and then we'll be able to kind of finish up the front of the motor, and then that will be all good to go. I've never actually dealt with an automatic transmission before, so this is going to be interesting learning. I don't think it's that difficult. It's just a matter of apparently making sure that the converter is nice and seated all the way into the trans before you bolt the trans up and pull it in, because you can actually break the pump inside the converter or something. I'm not familiar, but Matt was telling me a couple tips and tricks on that, so we're gonna give it a shot. Hopefully we can get that fat sucker in the car, because it is heavy, and then we'll go from there. I'll see if I can grab Melissa to hopefully grab a couple clips, but I apologize if it happens all off camera. With it? Mm-hmm. What? Everything seem okay? Good car. Straight. Kids, I don't recommend you try this at home. Use the proper lip. It's better for that.
How much higher do you need it?
Oh, we haven't been high enough to get the trans in. Probably.
This is freaking me out.
Still good back there, right?
No, I wouldn't go too much higher.
Why?
It looks like the jacks are starting to slowly lean back.
Huh.
That's probably high enough, you don't think?
No, I'm looking at it right now. A couple of inches.
A few inches later.
Oh my god.
Cleared a couple inches ago. I guess I had bad perspective. Look, I'm underneath it, Melissa.
I know.
Are you screaming inside?
Yes.
Okay, good.
The car is like taller than me.
Yeah, we're gonna make it that fast that it does that all the time with you in it.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. Not too bad. No. Did fall. Think I should do some pull-ups on the front? Yeah, why not? You good over there?
I'm getting this on camera for insurance purposes, even though we don't have an insurance.
I was gonna say, what insurance?
Oh.
So bouncy. I did a Melissa. Yeah, it should be coming down in front of it.
Yeah, so far so good. Definitely need to go forward a little bit, but
Yeah, well, we'll do that once we're in there.
you're clearing it so far.
I don't want to worry about being underneath it too much right now.
No?
So the trains we got, it's actually for an F-150, and I had to kind of bend this little shifter linkage piece. It goes on the trans, so I'll show you kind of what I'm talking about. So here's the 6R80, right? The F-150 with the shifter linkage and stock orientation normally sits upward like so, but on the Mustangs they sit downward. But there was an issue where I was not clearing the trans pan and gasket down here, so I had to basically throw that in and modify the linkage so that once bolted down it was, you know, far enough away from this. So we also have this little shifter linkage bracket piece that kind of goes somewhere like that, I think. And what that does is it gives the linkage up there something to mount to, so that when it grabs that, it, you know, moves it like normal. And that's all you really need to do, because this is actually an F-150 trans, and after that you pull off like the little brackets and then we are good to go and using it in the Mustang. So I just wanted to give you guys that quick little demonstration so you could at least have an idea of what I'm doing. Unfortunately, I can't record all of it because where it is, but gives you an idea of what's going on. All right, guys, welcome back. So the last thing you saw is while I was working on the trans. It's now in the car. All that's situated, and my buddy Evan, our neighbor, is over, and we're gonna work on some IDS stuff. So while we work on reprogramming the computer and everything, I've got the trickle charger on the battery. That's all plugged in, so everything's kind of working as normal. And we did get a fresh key for the car. So shout out to Devin for getting us a fresh key. It was literally like the same day I dropped it off. Huge. So that's also part of what we're going to be doing today, is reprogramming the additional key so that we've got 2 full keys for the car. And you can see
Well,
we've
now
got
I
the
need,
laptop and everything.
I need internet connection.
Oh, we have that.
Gonna need the
Codes,
yeah,
like the whole thing.
yeah, the numbers.
103.113.0E49.
Let's see if the magic happens. Bam.
That was easy. So what are the things that you're updating?
PCM's the first one.
Is it like out of date?
Yep.
Hmm.
Or it's just, yeah, it's more than likely just out of date.
Yeah, I mean the car hasn't run in like 2 years, so. How does the PCM normally update?
That's the only way.
Is taking it to a dealership and them going beep boop up?
Yep.
Oh, okay. So
Well,
like
I'm-
everybody shit's out of date until
I
they
don't
break
know if there's
something.
actually a way that customers could do it, because I know aftermarket companies, if they have IDS, they can do it. So I guess. Yeah, you got the thing hooked up, so it should be fine.
It's kind of the same process of tuning the car, what you're doing. Like usually I have to key on, key off, you know, let it do its thing or whatever.
And then do it again.
So we already updated the transmission code, kind of updated the PCM, and then we're going to add the key to it via PATS. So we have 1 good key, but we wanted to make sure we have 2 good keys. So with that new one, as I understand it, when you reprogram the keys, you have to do 2 keys. You can't like just add a key to it. So you're basically reprogramming the 1 key and then adding in the 2nd key.
Yep. Now we gotta wait for 10 minutes. And that one's programmed. All right, yeah, we're good.
Solid. PATS said that it was unsuccessful, but both keys work now, so whatever.
It lied to me.
Sick. Here's your time to shine. Don't fuck it up.
Like and subscribe.
No, high five, dude.
Just the transmission, right?
Yep.
Nothing else?
No, you can scratch off those tie rod ends.
Oh, yeah.
I think I forgot to mention it, but I did go ahead and swap out the tie rod ends for the new ones
That's what I was about to say.
on the K-member, so all that front suspension's good now. Oh, look at that. Where did IDS come from? I don't know, but it's gone now. Nice. All right, guys, so there you have it. Motor is installed, trans is installed. Melissa did a great job on putting it all together, so I just watched the whole time. And then again, huge shout out to Evan. Thanks for coming by and knocking out the IDS stuff for us. So here's the updated remaining list. So huge progress made. We should actually probably be ready to start this in just a few days. We're waiting on a fitting for the fuel lines. I started doing some of that, which you'll see in the next video. Once the fuel line's in place, we'll finish putting the trans lines in place, the coolant stuff, and then we should be able to key this thing on and actually hear it run, which is really exciting. So please consider subscribing. Hit the like button if you've enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more awesome content like this. It is now crunch time. We have just barely more than a month left to get this done before Mustang week. So yeah, I apologize in advance if the videos start to get a little sporadic and they start missing things, because I'm probably gonna start going crazy soon. So good stuff. Feel free to obviously check out our Instagrams. Those are linked down below. Bombshell, obviously the Boo car, and then my car, which is a problem child. Yeah. So I think that's gonna do it, guys. Peace out. We'll catch you in the next one.